And he's out on course, competitor number 1, Tom Graham and Supermoon. Into the camp goes number 2, Penny McIntosh, AMAC Condo. Standing by number 3, Joe Marr, 4, Kimberly Salmon, 5, Steve Comiskey, 6, Troy Palmer, 7, Will Durkin, 8, Matthew Moffat, 9, Lockie Finch, 10, Rick Hopkins and 11, Cameron Webster. Score for Tom Graham and Supermoon, it was a cutout of 21 1/2. 21 1/2 there for Tom Graham and Supermoon. Calls for a gate. She's on course. Competitor number 2, Penny McIntosh and AMAC Condo. 3 goes on camp. Joe Marr, Billa Cooler, Pros and Cons. I have 4, Kimberly Salmon, Platinum Coles, 5, Steve Comiskey's Hope, 6, Troy Palmer's Totem and 7, Will Durkin's Woodstock. Score for Penny McIntosh and AMAC Condo, cut out 20, horsework 59, course 3, for a total of 82 points. It's an 82-pointer for Penny McIntosh and AMAC Condo. And of course, we're drafting the Willinga Pastoral Co cattle for the entire week. And you're watching the SJH Builders Maiden Campdraft. First up this morning, the winner of the SJH Builders Maiden Draft will take home a Ride Tough buckle and a saddle kindly made and donated by Terry Standing. And the highest cutout trophy is a fire pit designed and made by Taroom Welding Works. And that was a 21 1/2 for Joe Marr and Billa Cooler, Pros and Cons. We now have Kimberly on camp, Kimberly Salmon with Platinum Coles. She comes in as competitor number 4. Standing by, we have number 5, Steve Comiskey, 6, Troy Palmer, 7, Will Durkin, 8, Matthew Moffat, 9, Lockie Finch, 10, Rick Hopkins, 11, Cameron Webster, 12, Samuel Phelps, 13, Robert Durkin, 14, Kylie Graham, 15, Lachlan Thompson, 16, Erica Hanrahan, 17, Morris Gray, 18, Matthew Dunn, 19, Thomas Hinman, and 20 will be Sean O'Hanlon. She's on course. Competitor number 4, Kimberly Salmon, Platinum Coles. 5 goes on camp. Steve Comiskey and Hope. Troy Palmer's at the gate with Totem. Then we'll have number 7, Will Durkin. But you watch Kimberley Salmon, Platinum Coals, competitor number 4. Cutout 21, horsework 61.5 and 4 for the course is a total of 86.5 for Kimberley Salmon and Platinum Coals. 86.5 run for Kimberley Salmon. Looking over his cattle is number 5, Stevie Comiskey, riding Hope.
One in the lead, mate. And yeah, later.
Just having a little tidy up there in the camp. Now we continue on again with competitor number 5, Steve Comiskey, riding Hope, owned by R&G Chug. And of course, Steve hails from Capella. Competitor 5 we watch, Steve Comiskey and Hope. And we'll have a score for Steve shortly. 6 is on camp, Troy Palmer and Totem. Standing by number 7, Will Durkin, Woodstock, and number 8, Matthew Moffat's Metallic Diva. And that was a cutout of 22, horsework 60.5, course 4 for a total of 87.5 points. It's an 87.5 point run for Steve Comiskey and Hope. He is admittedly competitor 5, but that is the lead at this stage. Troy has selected his beast. Troy Palmer rides Totem. This is Troy's own nomination, and he hails from Cooler, and he's out on course into the camps. Number 7, Will Durkin and Woodstock. Standby number 8, Matthew Moffat's Metallic Diva. Number 9, Lockie Finch's Trafford's Park Brolga. And number 10, Rick Hopkins' Oaks Spin and Doll. Score for Troy Palmer and Totem, cut out 22, horsework 62 and a half, course 4, for a total of 88 and 1/2. Of course, that hits the lead, 88 and 1/2 for Troy Palmer and Totem. 7 is now on camp. That's Will Durkin and Woodstock, riding his own nomination. All hails from Charters Towers. Standing by number 8, Matthew Moffat. 9, Lockie Finch. 10, Rick Hopkins. 11, Cameron Webster. 12, Samuel Phelps. 13, Robert Durkin. 14, Kylie Graham. 15, Lachlan Thompson. 16, Erica Hanrahan. 17, Morris Gray. 18, Matthew Dunn. 19, Thomas Hinman. And 20 will be Sean O'Hanlon. Sorry, Sean. But we watch out on course. Number 7, Will Durkin and Woodstock. Score for Will Durkin and Woodstock, cut out 21, 61 and a half for horsework and 4 for the course for an 86 and 1/2 points. 86 and a half points for Will Durkin and Woodstock. Competitor 8 on camp, Matthew Moffat, Metallic Diva, owned by Russ Bradley. Competitor number 9 stands by Lockie Finch with Trafford Park Brolga. Also number 10, Rick Hopkins, Oaks Spin and Doll. 11, Cameron Webster's Freddie. 12, Samuel Phelps's Gunner Con. And 13, Robert Durkin's Lucinda. Yeah, he's out on course. Competitor number 8, Matthew Moffat and Metallic Diva. 9 goes on camp, Lockie Finch. Standing by 10, Rick Hopkins. And we'll have a cutout score, I believe, very shortly for Matthew Moffat and Metallic Diva of 16. 16 points there. Wallumbilla competitor Lockie Finch comes in as competitor number 9, riding Trafford Park Brolga, owned by Tony Finch. Okay, Lockie leaves the camp. He's competitor number 9, Lockie Finch, Trafford Park, Brolga. 10 goes on camp. That'll be Rick Hopkins with Oaks Spin and Dole. Cameron Webster, you'll be left next at number 11. Score for Lockie Finch and Trafford Park Brolga, cut out 15, horsework 58.5, course 3, for a total score of 76 and 1/2. 76 and 1/2 points there for Lockie Finch, Trafford Park Brolga. Ten is our next competitor, Rick Hopkins, Oaks Spin and Dole, owned by Casey Hopkins, and Rick hails from Ridgelands, from the Ridgelands area. Standing by, we have number 11, Cameron Webster, 12, Samuel Phelps, 13, Robert Durkin, 14, Kylie Graham, 15, Lachlan Thompson, 16, Erica Hanrahan, 17, Morris Gray, 18, Matthew Dunn, 19, Thomas Hinman, 20, Sean O'Hanlon, I can't get it right this morning, Sean, 21, William Tapp, 22, Louise Comiskey, 23, John Templeton, 24, Ben Tapp, 25, William Chugg, 26, Harvey Wakeford, and 27 will be Rob Newton.
Let one go with it if you got it. Yeah. Mate, I wasn't on film. But I need another one.
We watch competitor number 10, Rick Hopkins, and Oaks Spin and Dole. Cameron Webster's on camp with Freddie, number 11, standby number 12, Samuel Phelps, and Gunnar Con. Score for Rick Hopkins and Oaks Spin and Dole, cut out 21.5, horsework 62, course 4, for a total of 87.5 points for Rick Hopkins and Oaks Spin and Dole. Outside, number 11, Cameron Webster's Freddie. This is Cameron and Sarah's own nomination. Of course, they're very local. These are Juandah competitors. That's competitor number 11, Cameron Webster. And we'll have a cutout score for Cameron of 20. 20 there for Cameron and Freddie. Next competitor, number 12, Samuel Phelps, Gunner. Standing by 13, Robert Durkin, Durkin's Lucinda. Then we'll have 14, Kylie Graham's Metallic Moon. 15, Lachlan Thompson's Sims Cranberry. 16, Erica Hanrahan, Chance's Blue Acres. And 17 will be Morris Gray and Bella. If those competitors could please stand by. And if you just tuned in, you're watching the SJH Builders Maiden Campdraft being judged this morning by Mr. Luke McEwen and Mr. Jock Weston. Out on course, competitor number 12, Samuel Phelps and Gunner Con. This is Philippa Phelps' nomination. And this combination hails from Clark Creek. Robert Durkin is on camp at number 13 with Durkin's Lucinda, standing by 14, Carly Graham, Metallic Moon. And that was a cutout of 22 points there for Samuel Phelps and Gunner Con. On course, competitor 13, Robert Durkin and Durkin's Lucinda. Kylie's on camp at 14 with Metallic Moon. Standing by then 15, Lachlan Thompson, 16, Erica Hanrahan, 17, Morris Gray, 18, Matthew Dunn, 19, Thomas Hinman, and 20 will be Sean O'Hanlon. Cut out 22, horsework 60, course 4 for an 80. That's an 86. 86 points for Robert Durkin and Durkin's Lucinda. And she's out on course. Competitor number 14, Kylie Graham, Metallic Moon. Lachlan Thompson goes in at 15, Sims Cranberry. Horsewoman we watch, Kylie Graham, with her nomination Metallic Moon. She comes in as competitor 14. I'll get a score shortly. 23 for cutout there for Kylie. Lachlan Thompson, We Watch, competitor 15 with Sims Cranberry. Standing by, we should have 16, Erica Hanrahan, 17, Morris Gray, 18, Matthew Dunn, 19, Thomas Hinman, 20, Sean O'Hanlon, 21, William Tapp, 22, Louise Comiskey, 23, John Templeton, 24, Ben Tapp, 25, William Chugg, 26, Harvey Wakeford, and 27, Rob Newton. If those competitors could please stand by. On course is competitor 15, Lachlan Thompson with Sims Cranberry. And there's a cutout score of 20 and a half points there. Lachlan Thompson, Sims Cranberry. Next will be Billawilla horsewoman, Erica Hanrahan. She comes in as competitor number 16, riding Chances Blue Acres. Out on course is competitor number 16, Erica Hanrahan, Chances Blue Acres. 17 goes on camp, Morris Gray, Bella, stand by 18, Matthew Dunn, Younger's Eclipse, and 19, Thomas Hinman's Quicksilver Cat. And that was a 21 only there for Erica Hanrahan and Chances Blue Acres. And he's on course, competitor number 17, Morris Gray, riding Bella. This is his own nomination, and Morris comes from Beaudesert here in Queensland. Next competitor on camp is number 18, Matthew Dunn, standby 19, Thomas Hinman, 20, Sean O'Hanlon, and 21, William Tapp. And it was a cutout of 21 1/2 for Morris Gray and Bella. Just a correction there, is a 21 cut out there for Morris Gray and Bella. Currently on camp is number 18, Matthew Dunn with Younger's Eclipse, owned by Ash Crichton. He's now out on course. Clifton competitor, Matthew Dunn, competitor 18. 19 goes on camp, Thomas Hinman, Quicksilver Cat. 20 standing by, Sean O'Hanlon, Aussie Cat. 21 standing by also, William Tapp, Flash Spot. At Matthew Dunn we watch, the competitor on course at 18 with Younger's Eclipses. Score for Matthew, cut out 15.5, horsework 59.5, course 4 for a total of 79 points. 79 points for Matthew Dunn and Younger's Eclipse. Looking over his cattle is competitor 19 now, Thomas Hinman with Quicksilver Cat. And this is Thomas's own nomination. And he's currently living at Warren. You're watching competitor 19, Thomas Hinman and Quicksilver Cat. Score for Thomas, cut out 22, horsework 61, course 4 for a total of 87 points. 87 there for Thomas Hinman and Quicksilver Cat. Now on camp is competitor number 20, Sean O'Hanlon with Aussie Cats, our co-announcer for the weekend. And Sean is all the way from Millmerran here in Queensland. Standing by then 21, William Tapp, Flash Spot. 22, Louise Comiskey's Cotties. 23, John Templeton, He's a Cool Cat. 24, Ben Tapp's Bill. And 25 will be William Chugg riding Nandai New Dawn. Score for Sean O'Hanlon, cut out 19.5. 19.5 there for Aussie Cat. Looking over his cattle now is competitor 21, William Tapp and Flash Spot. Standing by 22, Louise Comiskey. 23, John Templeton. 24, Ben Tapp. 25, William Chugg. 26, Harvey Wakeford. 27, Rob Newton. 28, Susan Cutler. 29, Andrea Wilson. 30, Christy Taylor. 31, Len Johnson. 32, Justin Potter. 33, Paul Southern. 34, Oliver Salerno. And 35 will be Peter O'Neill. Please stand by. Score for William Tapp and Flash Spot, cutout 22, horsework 41.5, course 2. That's a 65.5 run there for William Tapp and Flash Spot, 61.5 points. Outside 22, Louise Comiskey with Cotties. Into the camp goes 23, John Templeton, He's a Cool Cat. Standby 24, Ben Taps, Bill. Then we'll have 25, William Chuggs, Nandi, New Dawn, and 26, Harvey Wakeford's Lexi. But Louise Comiskey we watch riding Cotties, competitor number 22. And if you've just logged on to the internet, you're watching the SJH Builders Maiden Campdraft. This is the first round. And the winner of the SJH Builders Maiden Draft will take home a Ride Tough buckle and a saddle kindly made and donated by Terry Standing. And that's a 79 points for Louise Comiskey and Cotties. This is Dave Thorne's nomination, being ridden today by Mr. John Templeton, competitor number 23. He's a Cool Cat. And John's out on course with He's a Cool Cat. Into the camp goes 24, Ben Tapp. Standby 25, William Chugg. 26, Harvey Wakeford. 27, Rob Newton. 28, Susan Carter. 29, Andrea Wilson. 30, Christy Taylor. 31, Len Johnson. 32, Justin Potter. Cut out 21.5, horsework 59, course 4 for an 84.5 points for John Templeton, and He's a Cool Cat. It's an 84.5 score for John Templeton. He's a Cool Cat. Next competitor, 24, Ben Tapp and Bill. Then we'll have 25, William Chugg, 26, Harvey Wakeford, 27, Rob Newton, and 28, Susan Cutler. I take this opportunity to thank our major partners, SJH Builders, McKechnie Earth Movers, and The Pump House. I'd also like to thank our event partners, Outstation Water, Henry Earth Moving, Power Energy, Dolverton Angus, Pumps and Solar, Cree Santa Gertrudis, Aroma Wire and Steel, Herefords Australia, Sufcon, Power Contracting, Glenelg Angus, and Anna Branch Santa Gertrudis. We'll give you a score shortly. That was Ben Tapp and Bill at a 21.5 points there for Ben Tapp. Local competitor, 25, William Chugg, Nandi New Dawn. Standing by then, 26, Harvey Wakeford, 27, Rob Newton, 28, Susan Cutler, 29, Andrea Wilson. On course, competitor 25, William Chugg, Nandi New Dawn. Harvey Wakeford's on camp with Lexi. Standing by 27, Rob Newton's Badger. We're watching local competitor, William Chugg and Nandi New Dawn. And we'll have a cutout score for William of 21 for William Chugg. I'll take this opportunity to thank our partners, Scott's Haulage, Black Box Co, Injamira Herefords, Philmac, ECM Livestock, FB Drilling, Cobb Contracting, Lynn Barnes, Rodney Industries, Terry Standing, ADG Contracting, Samios Trading Post, Roma Sands, Dixie Holdings, Cobb Industry Solutions, Furback, Tough Fences, Ollie Homes, Roma Concrete Products, Corbett's Group, Davey and LAWD. You're watching competitor 26, Harvey Wakeford and Lexi. And he has a cutout score of 15.5. Next competitor will be 27, Rob Newton and Badger. Standing by 28, Susan Cutler, Cutler's on patrol. And then we'll have 29, Andrea Wilson's Madam. 30 will be Christy Taylor's Tailor-Made Bandit. And 31, Len Johnson's Coke. Score for Rob Newton and Badger, cut out of 15. Our judges have given the go-ahead to competitor 28, Susan Cutler. Cutler's on patrol. This is her own nomination. And Susan comes from Warwick. Standing by, we have 29, Andrea Wilson and Madam. Then we'll have 30, Christy Taylor's Tailor-Made Bandit. 31, Len Johnson's Coke. 32, Justin Potter's Elvis. 33, Paul Southern's Roy. 34, Oliver Salerno's Hustle Like a Cat. 35, Peter O'Neill's Creed. And 36 will be Emily Wallace, Millie Moon. If those competitors could please stand by. But you're currently watching. Out on course now, competitor 28, Susan Cutler, and Cutler's on patrol. Nineteen and a half points there for Susan Cutler, and Cutler's on patrol. Andrea Wilson gives her acknowledgement to the judge. She writes, Madam, it comes in as competitor 29. Score for Andrea, cut out of 21. 21 there for Andrea Wilson and Madam. Looking over at cattle now, is competitor number 30, Christy Taylor, and Tailor-Made Bandit. This is our Hellenden competitor, and it is her own nomination. Standing by, 31, Len Johnson. Then we'll have 32, Justin Potter. 33, Paul Southern. 34, Oliver Salerno. And 35, Peter O'Neill. That was a cut out of 20 there for Christy Taylor and Tailor-Made's Bandit. Next competitor is competitor 31, Len Johnson and Coke. 31, Len Johnson had a cutout of 21 for Coke, 21 there. .32 is our next competitor, Justin Potter and Elvis. Standing by 33, Paul Southern's Roy. 34, Oliver Salerno, Hustle Like a Cat. 35, Peter O'Neill's Creed. And 36 will be Emily Wallace, Millie Moon. Score for Justin Potter and Elvis of a 22. 22 for yard there for Justin Potter and Elvis. Next competitor, 33, Paul Southern's Roy. Stand by 34, Oliver Salerno, Hustle Like a Cat. The score for Paul Southern and Roy, cutout 21, horsework 58, course 4 for a total of 83. That's 83 points for Paul Southern and Roy. Next competitor is 34, Oliver Salerno, Hustle Like a Cat. Then we'll have 35, Peter O'Neill's Creed. 36, Emily Wallace, Millie Moon. 37, Kerry Turner's Turner Mark's Journal. 38, Loretta Smith's Wild Cow Chandelier. And 39, Ben Seed's Captivating Cat. Out on course 34, Oliver Salerno, Hustle Like a Cat. Next competitor then 35 into the camp, Peter O'Neill's Creed. Following Pete's 36, Emily Wallace. Cutout 21, horsework 56.5, course 3 for an 80.5 for Oliver Salerno, Hustle Like a Cat. Out on course, competitor 35, Peter O'Neill and Creed. And we'll have a score for Pete. Twenty-one for cutout for Peter and Creed. '36 is on camp, Emily Wallace, Millie Moon. This is Emily's own nomination. She hails from Clark Creek. Standing by 37, Kerry Turner, Turner Marks Journal. 38, Loretta Smith, Wild Cow Chandelier. 39, Ben Seeds, Captivating Cat. 40, Mitchell Hoy's More Hope. 41, Robert Leach's Ali Conviction. 42, Ken Knutson's Kilbeggan Happy Hour. And then 43 will be Kylie Sanguinetti's Boonerai Vendetta. And she calls for a gate. She's out on course. Competitor 36, Emily Wallace, Millie Moon. Nineteen for cutout for Emily. On course, competitor 37, Kerry Turner, Turner Marks Journal. Standing by 38, Loretta Smith, Wild Cow Chandelier. Then we'll have 39, Ben Seeds, Captivating Cat. 40, Mitchell Hoy's More Hope. And that was cut out of 21 there for Kerry Turner and Turner Marks Journal. .38 is next, Loretta Smith, Wild Cow Chandelier. And if we could have standing by 39, Ben Seeds, 40, Mitchell Hoy, 41, Robert Leach, 42, Ken Knutson, 43, Kyle Sanguinetti, 44, Kerry Hamilton, 45, Harry Scott, 46, Peter Knutson, 47, Byron Davidson, 48, Phil Manchin, 49, Roger Boschhammer, 50, Kurt Hanrahan, 51, Lachlan Durkin, 52, Harry Steger, 53, Ben Hall, 54, Bradley Comiskey. On course, 38, Loretta Smith, Wild Cow Chandelier. 16 for yard there. Loretta Smith has a 16 for camp on Wild Cow Chandelier. Next competitor is 39, Ben Seeds, Captivating Cat. Out on course, competitor 39, Ben Seeds, Captivating Cat. This is Ben's own nomination, and he hails from Dingo. On camp is number 40, Mitchell Hoy, standby 41, Robert Leach, 42, Ken Knutson, 43, Kyle Sanguinetti. And that was a 22, cut out 22 for Ben Seeds and Captivating Cat. Watching competitor 40, Mitchell Hoy, More Hope. (41) Robert Leach, she'll be next with Ali Conviction. Coming through for Mitchell Hoy and More Hope, cut out 22, horsework 62, course 4, for a total of 88 points. Puts him up in second spot there with an 88-point round from Mitchell Hoy and More Hope. Outside competitor 41, Robert Leach, Ali Conviction. This is Robert's own nomination. Ken Knutson's on camp at 42 with Kilbeggan Happy Hour. And that was a 21 only there for Robert Leach and Ali Conviction. Another local competitor, competitor 42, Ken Knutson, Kilbeggan Happy Hour. He's out on course. Into the camp, 43, Kyle Sanguinetti, 44, Kerry Hamilton, 45, Harry Scott, 46, Peter Knutson, 47, Byron Davidson, 48, Phil Manchin, 49, Roger Boschhammer, 50, Kurt Hanrahan, 51, Lachlan Durkin, 52, Harry Steger, 53, Ben Hall, 54, Bradley Comiskey. If those competitors could please stand by. And that was a cut out of 20 points. 20 for Ken Knutson's Kilbeggan Happy Hour. Just take this opportunity to thank our supporters, Westlink Petroleum, Duncan Equine, Juandah Hotel Motel, Queensland Agricultural Seeds, Smithville Feedlot, Farmbot, D&W Transport, Wandoan Post Office, Nutrien Wandoan, Topex Taroom, Taroom Welding Works, OptiWay, Warana Herefords, HB Helicopters, Glenn Thomas Plumbing and Gas, Charlie Keegan's Photography, Trevor Struber, Talbalva Herefords, Dangerfield Santa Gertrudis, Rural Property and Livestock, Taroom Vets, Case and Rule Contracting and Taroom Welding Works. It's a cutout of 20 points for Kyle Sanguinetti and Bunerai Van Dada. .44 we watch, Kerry Hamilton with Spin and Catnap. And Kerry heads out onto the course with Spin and Catnap. Into the camp goes 45, Harry Scott, 46, standby, Peter Knudsen, 47, Byron Davidson, 48, Phil Manchin. And that was a score of 16 1/2 for Kerry Hamilton and Spin and Catnap. Out on course, 45, Harry Scott and Rocket. 46, standby, Peter Knudsen, Barney's Rebel. Standing by also 47, Byron Davidson, 48, Phil Manchin, 49, Roger Boschhammer, 50, Kurt Hanrahan, 51, Lachlan Durkin, and 52, Harry Steger. That was a 21 1/2 there for Harry Scott and Rocket. You're watching competitor 46, Peter Knudsen, and Barney's Rebel. He has a cutout of 22 only there for Peter Knudsen and Barney's Rebel. Next competitor 47, Byron Davidson and Berragoon Puzzle. Standing by 48, Phil Manchin, 49, Roger Boschhammer, 50, Kurt Hanrahan, 51, Lachlan Durkin. Out on course, competitor 47, Byron Davidson and Berragoon Puzzle. And camps 48, Phil Manchin and Del Rio Chisholm. Score for Byron Davidson and Berragoon Puzzle, cut out 20, horsework 37 1/2, course 2 for a total of 59 1/2 points, 59 1/2 for Byron Davidson and Berragoon Puzzle. 22 only there for Phil Manchin and Del Rio Chisholm. This is one of our sponsors on camp now, competitor number 49, Roger Boschhammer, riding Arangeli Consent. So 49 we watch, Roger Boschhammer with Arangeli Consent, standing by 50, Kurt Hanrahan, A Royal Affair, 51, Lachlan Durkin's Trademark, 52, Harry Steger's Crosby, 53, Ben Hall's Relda's Django, and 54 will be Bradley Comiskey's Durkin's Stylish Quincy. And he's on course. Competitor 49, Roger Boschhammer, Arangeli Consent. 50 on cam, Kurt Hanrahan, A Royal Affair, stand by 51, Lachlan Durkin. 20 for cut out there for Roger Boschhammer and Arangeli Consent. Currently watching competitive 50, Kurt Hanrahan and A Royal Affair. This horse is owned by Narelle Steele. And of course, Kurt hails all the way from Billawheeler. Into the camp goes 51, Lachlan Durkin and Trademark, stand by 52, Harry Steger's Crosby, and 53, Ben Hall's Relda's Django. Twenty-two there for Kurt Hanrahan and A Royal Affair. I'll just hand you over to Karen Butters and she'll continue the commentating for the next 50 runs. Thanks, Karen.
Well, good morning and thank you so much, Leslie. In camp we have competitor 51, Lachlan Durkin, on trademark. On standby at the gate we need 52, Harry Steger, 53, Ben Hall, 54, Bradley Comiskey, 55, Matthew Moffat, 56, Mick Southern, 57, Andrew Turvey, 58, Adam Keebler, 59, Ned Strawn, and 60, Cameron Webster. You are watching the SJH Builders Maiden Draft. The winner of the SJH Builders Maiden Draft will take home a Ride Tough buckle and a saddle kindly made and donated by Terry Standing. The highest cutout trophy is a beautiful fire pit designed and made by Taroom Welding Works. Our judges today are Mr Luke McEwen and Mr Jock Weston. Cattle donors, of course, is that wonderful Willinga Pastoral Co. Beautiful line of cattle here again today. And we watch competitor 51, Lachlan Durkin, on trademark. Score there for Lachlan Durkin is a 21, 62 and a half and 4 for an 87 and a half. In camp now looking over his cattle, competitor 52, Harry Steger on Cosby. Next into camp will be 53, Ben Hall on Relder's Django. 54, Bradley Comiskey on Durkin's Stylish Quincy. 55, Matthew Moffat on Benera Adele, and 56, Mick Southern on Seligman's Comet. Score through there for Harry Steger was a 15 and a half, 56 and 3 for a 74 and a half. In camp now, competitor 53, we have Ben Hall on Relder's Django. On standby at the gate, next into camp will be 54, Bradley Comiskey on Durkin's Stylish Quincy, 55, Matthew Moffat, and 56, Mick Southern. Score for Ben Hall was a 22, 60 and 4 for an 86. In camp, looking over his cattle, competitor 54, Bradley Comiskey on Durkin's Stylish Quincy. Next into camp, 55, Matthew Moffat, 56, Mick Southern, 57, Andrew Turvey, 58, Adam Keebler, 59, Ned Strawn, 60, Cameron Webster and 61, Ben Hill. Score through there for Bradley Comiskey was a 22 only. In camp now. We have competitor 56, Matthew Moffat on Benera Adele. 55. 55, Matthew Moffat on Benera Adele. 56 is Mick Southern on Seligman's Comet. 57, Andrew Turvey. 58, Adam Keebler and 59, Ned Strawn. Score through there for Matthew, 21 and a half, 59 and 3 for an 83 and a half. In camp now, competitor 56, Mick Southern on Seligman's Comet. On standby at the gate, 57, Andrew Turvey, 58, Adam Keebler, 59, Ned Strawn, 60, Cameron Webster, 61, Ben Hill, 62, Renton Crook King, 63, Terry McWhirter, and 64, Will Durkin. Score through there for Mick Southern of a 22 only. In camp now, competitor 57, Andrew Turvey on Classy Ravon. And stand by at the gate, 58 will be Adam Keebler on Herwill Resistance, 59 Ned Strawn on Connecticut, 60 Cameron Webster on Lilac.
Mm-hmm.
Score through there for Andrew Turvey of A22, only in camp now. Competitor 58, Adam Keebler on Her Will Resistance. Next into camp 59, Ned Strawn, 60, Cameron Webster, and 61, Ben Hill. Score through there for Adam Keebler of A20, only in camp now. Competitor 59, Ned Strawn on Connecticut. On standby at the gate 60, Cameron Webster, 61, Ben Hill, 62, Renton Crook King. That's unfortunately a no score there for Ned. So into camp, looking over his cattle, competitor 60, Cameron Webster on Lilac. Next into camp, 61, Ben Hill, 62, Renton Crook King, 63, Terry McWhirter, 64, Will Durkin, 65, Josh Collins, 66, Ayrton Smith, 67, Shari Knutson, 68, Colleen Smith, 69, John Meek, and 70, Kimberly Salmon. Score there for Cameron Webster of 20 and a half, 61 and a half and 4 for a total of 86. In camp now we have competitor 61 Ben Hill on whistle. On standby at the gate 62 Renton Crook King and 63 Terry McWhirter. Score through there for Ben Hill, 18 and a half, 62 and 4 for an 84 and a half. In camp now, competitor 62 Renton Crook King on Fernando. Next into camp 63 Terry McWhirter on Lamrocks Bundy Rose. 64 on standby Will Durkin on Freeman. 65 Josh Collins on Joy. 66 Ayrton Smith on Four Hooves Condoleezza. 67 Shari Knutson on Haymack Chica Bella. Score for Renton Crook King was a 20 and a half only. In camp now, competitor 63 Terry McWhirter on Lamrocks Bundy Rose. Standby at the gate, 64 Will Durkin, 65 Josh Collins, 66 Ayrton Smith, 67 Shari Knutson and 68 Colleen Smith. Score there for Terry McWhirter of a 20 only. In camp now, competitor 64 Will Durkin on Freeman. Standby 65 Josh Collins on Joy, 66 Ayrton Smith on Four Hooves Condoleezza. The Willinga Park Sale Incentive is run in conjunction with the Maiden Draft. The Willinga Park Sale Incentive for horses purchased at the Willinga Park Sale. All Willinga Park Sale horses that make the final and are not placed in the top 3 will receive $1,000. If the sale horses place in the top 3, the bonus money is paid on top of the maiden prize money, with first place being $25,000, second place $15,000, third place $10,000. This incentive offer is valid for 4 years from September 23 to December 27. You're watching the SJH Builders Maiden Draft. Out on course we watch competitor 64 Will Durkin on Freeman. And in camp we have competitor 65 Josh Collins on Joy. We have a new leader, so a score through there for Will Durkin of 22, 63 and 4 for a total of 89. In camp now, competitor 65, Josh Collins on Joy. Next into camp, 66, Ayrton Smith, 67, Shari Knutson, 68, Colleen Smith, 69, John Meek, 70, Kimberly Salmon, 71, Trevor Coombs, 72, Jason Lindley, and 73, Steve Comiskey. Score through there for Josh Collins of a 20 only. In camp now, competitor 66, Ayrton Smith on Four Hooves, Condoleezza. Stand by at the gate, 67, Shari Knutson on Haymack, Chickabella. 68, Colleen Smith on Benera, Obsession. 69, John Meek on Crystal. 70, Kimberly Salmon on Romantic Acres. And 71, Trevor Coombs on Hannah. Run in conjunction with the maiden draft, we have the Cobb Industry Solutions and Cobb Contracting Maiden for maiden draft. There will be eligible maiden riders are able to compete to go into a separate clean slate final. Winner of the maiden for maiden will take home a ride, tough buckle and $1,250. A Calcutta will be held on the finalists Friday night for everyone to get in on the action. Thank you to Shauna Hanlon for auctioneering the Calcutta. And thank you to Toowoomba Wholesale Horse Warehouse for providing the embroidered rug for the winner, and to Champion Choice Brow Bands for the garland. Score through there for Ayrton Smith of a 20, 55 and 3 for a 78. In camp now, competitor 67, we have Shari Knutson on Haymack, Chickabella. On standby at the gate, 68, Colleen Smith, 69, John Meek. Score there for Shari was an 18 only. In camp now, competitor 68, looking over her cattle, is Colleen Smith on Benera, Obsession. On standby at the gate, 69, John Meek on Crystal, 70, Kimberly Salmon on Romantic Acres, 71, Trevor Coombs on Hannah, 72, Jason Lilly on Malungra's Flair, and 73, Steve Comiskey on Harry's Spin.
please. Yes, please.
That's unfortunately a no score there for Colleen, so we will tidy up the camp. We will have competitor 69, John Meek, on Crystal. And standby 70, Kimberly Salmon, 71, Trevor Coombs, and 72, Jason Lindley. Time to acknowledge our major partners, SJH Builders, McKechnie Earth Movers, and the Pump House. Now the Pump House is on site. I have a trade stall at the top of the road here. Please stop in and see the boys there. Our event partners are Outstation Water, Henry Earth Moving, Power Energy, Dalberton Angus, Pumps and Solar, Cree Santa Gertrudis, Roma Wire and Steel, Herefords Australia, Sufcon, Power Contracting, Glennock Angus, and Annabranch Santa Gertrudis. Score through there for John Meek, 22, 61 and 4 for an 87. In camp now, competitor 70, Kimberly Salmon on Romantic Acres, 71 on Standby, Trevor Coombs on Hannah, 72, Jason Lindley on Malungra's Flare, 73, Steve Comiskey on Harry Spin, and 74, Rowan Marks on Turner Marks React. Score through there for Kimberley Salmon of a 21 only. In camp now, competitor 71, Trevor Coombs on Hannah. Next into camp will be 72, Jason Lindley on Malungra's Flare. 73, Steve Comiskey. 74, Rowan Marks. 75, Brendan Fitzgerald. 76, Anthony Elliott. 77, Pete Comiskey. 78, Lauren Perrott. And 79, Rick Hopkins. Score through there for Trevor Coombs of 22 only. In camp now, competitor 72, Jason Lindley on Malungra's Flare. Next into camp will be 73, Steve Comiskey. 74, Rowan Marks on standby. 75, Brendan Fitzgerald. 76, Anthony Elliott. Score through there for Jason Lindley of 21, 58 and 3 for a total of 82. In camp now, competitor 73, Steve Comiskey on Harry's Spin. And standby at the gate, 74, Rowan Marks. 75, Brendan Fitzgerald. 76, Anthony Elliott. Score through there for Steve Comiskey of 23 only. In camp now, competitor 74. We watch Rowan Marks on Turner Marks React. And standby and next into camp 75, Brendan Fitzgerald on Roselle. 76, Anthony Elliott on Grace. 77, Pete Comiskey on Apollo. 78, Lauren Perrott on Lament. 79, Rick Hopkins on Tiptoe and Cat. A message from our beautiful Secretary Lauren. We will be going to 200 in the maiden today, and then we will be doing 1 to 200 of the second round of the McKechnie Earth Moving Open. So the first half of that open will be run this afternoon, and we will run from 1 through to 200. So we will only be going to 200 in the maiden today, and then we will be changing over to the McKechnie Earth Moving Open. Score through there for Rowan Marks of an 18.5, 60 and 4 for an 82.5. In camp now, looking over his cattle, we have competitor 75, Brendan Fitzgerald on Roselle. On standby at the gate, 76, Anthony Elliott, 77, Pete Comiskey, 78, Lauren Perrott, 79, Rick Hopkins. 80 will be Tom Graham, 81, Ella Hill, and 82, Hayley Knutson. Brendan goes out with a 21 only in camp now. Competitor 76, Anthony Elliott, riding Grace. Next into camp will be 77, Pete Comiskey on Apollo, 78, Lauren Perrott on Lament, 79, Rick Hopkins on Tiptoe and Cat, 80, Tom Graham on KGA Metallic Pink, 81, Ella Hill on Scooby. So that was unfortunately a no score there for Anthony. And moving into camp, we've had a clean up in there. We have competitor 77, Pete Comiskey on Apollo. Apollo is owned by Neil Batterman. On standby at the gate, we have 78, Lauren Perrott, 79, Rick Hopkins, 80, Tom Graham, and 81, Ella Hill. Score through there for Pete of a 21.5 only in camp now. Competitors 78. We have Lauren Parent on Lament. Next into camp will be 79, Rick Hopkins, 80, Tom Graham, 81, Ella Hill.
Yes, please.
Score there for Lauren Parrott of a 15 only in camp now. Competitors 79. We have Rick Hopkins on Tiptoe and Cat. Next into camp will be 80, Tom Graham, KGA Metallic Pink. 81, Ella Hill on Scooby. 82, Hayley Knutson on Haymack Wendy A. 83, Rebecca Buttsworth on Aberstyle. 84, Caitlin McMahon on Itty Bitty. 85, Chad Welsh on Timmy. 86, Melissa Southern on Luella. 87, Alan Heading on Jack. And 88, Jodie Cowley on Medal Storm. Score through there for Rick Hopkins of 22, 54 and 3 for a 79. In camp now we have competitor 80, Tom Graham on KGA Metallic Pink. On standby at the gate, 81, Ella Hill on Scooby. 82, Hayley Knutson on Haymack Wendy A. 83, Rebecca Buttsworth on Aberstyle.
Yeah.
Score through there for Tom Graham of a 21.5 only in camp now. Competitor 81, Ella Hill on Scooby. Next into camp will be 82, Hayley Knutson, 83, Rebecca Buttsworth, 84, Caitlin McMahon, 85, Chad Welsh, 86, Melissa Southern, 87, Alan Heading, 88, Jodie Cowley, 89, Bill Harding, 90, Cody Harrison, 91, Lockie Finch, 92, Hewan Smith. Score through there for Ella Hill of a 14 only in camp now. Competitor 82, we have Hayley Knutson on Haymack Wendy A. Next into camp will be 83, Rebecca Buttsworth on Aberstyle, 84, Caitlin McMahon on Itty Bitty, 85, Chad Welsh on Timmy, 86, Melissa Southern on Luella, and 87, Alan Heading on Jack. Score through there for Hayley Knutson of a 16 only in camp now. Competitor 83, Rebecca Buttsworth on Aberstyle. Next into camp will be 84, Caitlin McMahon, 85, Chad Welsh, 86, Melissa Southern, 87, Alan Heading, 88, Jodie Cowley, 89, Bill Harding, and 90, Cody Harrison. Score through there for Rebecca of 21 only. In camp now we have competitor 84. And Caitlin McMahon. If we could have some arena cleaners to clear that beast, please. Next into camp then will be 85 Chad Welsh, 86 Melissa Southern and 87 Alan Heading. Score there for Caitlin McMahon of 20 only. As we tidy up the camp, we have competitor 85 Chad Welsh on Timmy. And standby at the gate 86 Melissa Southern, 87 Alan Heading and 88 Jodie Cowley. We have many beautiful areas here at Willinga at Juandah Plains. We have the SUFCON Civil and Mining Solutions Arena. Thank you to the sponsors, SUFCON Civil and Mining. The Hereford Australia sponsor marquee. We have the Cree Santa Gertrudis Cutout Yard. We have the Henry Earth Moving Warm-Up Yard. The Black Box Co Canteen. The Outstation Water Main Bar. The Samios Trading Post Glamping Area. We have the Pump House, Davy Pumps, Philmac Valves and Fittings and Rodney Industries Irrigation Live Stream and Big Screen. We have the FB Drilling Arena Prep, Dixie Holdings Viewing Hill. It's a magnificent, beautiful grassed area over there. ADG Contracting for the entertainment. And the Rural Property and Livestock and Smithfield Feedlot Tom Strawn Memorial Bronze Trophy. So thank you to all of those wonderful area sponsors. In camp now we have competitor 85 Chad Welsh on Timmy, and on standby 86 Melissa Southern. You are watching the SJH Builders Maiden Draft. The winner will take home that beautiful Ride Tough buckle and the saddle, kindly made and donated by Terry Standing. There's a beautiful fire pit down there, which is our highest cutout trophy. And great big thank you to Taroom Welding Works. Chad Welsh goes out with a 20.62.5 and a 4 for a total of 86.5. In camp now, competitor 86, Melissa Southern on Luella. Next into camp will be 87, Alan Heading on Jack, 88, Jodie Cowley on Metal Storm, 89, Bill Harding on Preacher, and 90, Cody Harrison on 4-star Kit Kat. Melissa goes out with a 16 only. Into camp we have competitor 87. Looking over his cattle is Alan Heading on Jack. Next into camp will be 88, Jodie Cowley on Metal Storm. On standby then 89, Bill Harding, 90, Cody Harrison, 91, Lockie Finch, 92, Hewan Smith, 93, Penny McIntosh, 94, Samuel Phelps, 95, Matt Hoffman, 96, Joe Marr, 97, Kylie Graham, 98, Ben Fogg, 99, Bronnie Puddicombe. It's unfortunately no score there for Alan as we tidy up the camp. Next into camp we will have competitor 88, Jodie Cowley. Standby then 89, Bill Harding, and 90, Cody Harrison. You're watching the SJH Builders Maiden Draft. The winner of the maiden draft will take home that beautiful Ride Tough buckle and the saddle, kindly made and donated by Terry Standing. Again, we have that beautiful cutout trophy of the fire pit, kindly donated by Taroom Welding Works. Judges give the go-ahead to competitor 88, Jodie Cowley on Metal Storm. And stand by at the gate 89, Bill Harding, and 90, Cody Harrison. Score through there for Jodie Cowley of 20 only. Next in camp we have competitor 89, Bill Harding on Preacher. And stand by at the gate will be 90, Cody Harrison on 4-star Kit Kat. 91, Lockie Finch on J-Lo. 92, Hewan Smith on Ali Boss Lady. 93, Penny McIntosh on Dot Ma Sweet Talker. 94, Samuel Phelps on Hammer. 95, Matt Hoffman on ACDC. 96 Joe Maher on EBS First Cut, and 97 will be Kylie Graham on Stylish Mellow. Score through there for Bill Harding of a 16.5 only. In camp now, competitor 90, Cody Harrison on 4-star Kit Kat. Next into camp then will be 91 Lockie Finch, 92 Hewan Smith, 93 Penny McIntosh. Score there for Cody Harrison of 21 only. In camp now, competitor 91, Lockie Finch on J-Lo. Next into camp 92, Hewan Smith on Ali Boss Lady, 93, Penny McIntosh on Dotmar Sweet Talker, 94, Samuel Phelps on Hammer, 95, Matt Hoffman on ACDC. Score through there for Lockie Finch of a 20, 62.5 and a 4 for a total of 86.5. In camp now we have competitor 92 Hewan Smith on Ali Boss Lady. And Ali Boss Lady is owned by RNG Chug. Next into camp then will be 93 Penny McIntosh on Dotmar Sweet Talker, 94 Samuel Phelps and 95 Matt Hoffman. Score there for Hugh Smith, 22.5, 62.4 for an 88.5. In camp now, 93, we have Penny McIntosh on Sweet Dotmar, Sweet Talker. Next into camp will be 94, Samuel Phelps, 95, Matt Hoffman, 96, Joe Marr, 97, Kylie Graham, 98, Ben Fogg, 99, Bronnie Puddicombe, 100, Lauren Finger, 101, Jason Comiskey, 102, Tom Barnes, 103, David Reeder, and 104, Matthew Moffat. Penny McIntosh gets a score of 18.5, 56.3 for a total of 77.5. In camp now we have 94 Clark Creek competitor Samuel Phelps riding Hammer, and Hammer is owned by Rossi Brodie. On standby, 95 Matt Hoffman, 96 Joe Marr, 97 Kylie Graham, and 98 Ben Fogg. Score through there for Samuel Phelps of 21, 64.4 for an 89. Puts him in the equal lead. In camp now, 95, Matt Hoffman riding AC/DC. Stand by at the gate, 96, Joe Marr, 97, Kylie Graham, 98, Ben Fogg, 99, Bronnie Puddicombe. Matt Hoffman goes out with a score of 16 only in camp now. Competitor 96, Joe Marr on EBS first cut. Next into camp will be 97, Kylie Graham, 98, Ben Fogg, 99, Bronnie Puddicombe, and 100, Lauren Finger. So our program for today is to run to competitor number 200 in the SJH Builders Maiden Draft, first round. So it'll be the first half going to 200 today, and then we will start with the second round of the McKechnie Earth Moving Open, and we will run to 200 in that event also. So just so those competitors can know what's happening for the day, we're running to 200 in the maiden and then to 200 in the second round of the McKechnie Earth Moving Open Draft. Joe goes out with a score of 16 only, so into camp we have competitor 97, Kylie Graham on Stylish Mellow. And stand by at the gate, we'll have 98, Ben Fogg on Alice, 99, Bryony Puddicombe on Bungabi Amity, 100, Lauren Finger on Mrs Brown, 101, Jason Comiskey on Ramona, 102, Tom Barnes on Get This Look, 103, David Reader on Kit Kat, 104, Matthew Moffat on Fernhill More Style. Kylie Graham goes out with a score of 15.5 only. In camp now, competitor 98, Ben Fogg. Ben is a Tugulua man, riding Alice. Next into camp will be 99, Bryony Puddicombe, 100, Lauren Finger, 101, Jason Comiskey, 102, Tom Barnes, and 103 will be David Rita. Ben Fogg goes out with a score of 21 only. In camp now, competitor 99, Bryony Puddicombe on Bungabi Amity. And the horse is owned by D&P Steers. On standby next into camp will be competitor 100, Lauren Finger. Then we will drag the arena. So we can see the trucks getting ready to come into the arena thereafter. Lauren's run, so we'll drag the arena, have a break, and then we'll go on to competitor 101, Jason Comiskey, 102, Tom Barnes, and 103, David Reader. You're watching the SJH Builders Maiden Draft. The winner of the SJH Builders Maiden Draft will take home a ride tough buckle and saddle, kindly made and donated by Terry Standing. The highest cutout trophy is a fire pit, a beautiful fire pit designed and made by Taroom Welding Works. Score through there for Bryony of a 19, 61.5 and a 4 for an 84.5. In camp now, competitor 100, Lauren Finger on Mrs Brown. And we will be dragging the arena before we go on to 101, Jason Comiskey. Score there for Lauren Finger of a 20 only. So we're going to drag the arena. And then we will continue on with the SJH Builders Maiden Draft with competitor 101, Jason Comiskey, 102, Tom Barnes, 103, David Reeder. Run in conjunction with this maiden, we have the Cobb Industry Solutions and Cobb Contracting Maiden for Maiden Draft. That maiden draft, eligible maiden riders are able to compete to go into a separate clean slate final. The winner of the Maiden for Maiden will take home a Ride Tough buckle and a $1,250 cheque. A Calcutta will be held on the finalists on Friday night for everyone to get in on the action. Thank you to Sean O'Hanlon for auctioneering that Calcutta. Big thank you to Toowoomba Wholesale Horse Warehouse for providing the embroidered rug for the winner, and to Champion Choice Brow Bands for the garland. Wonderful sponsors here at Willinga at Juandah Plains. These cattle that we're drafting today, all week. Thank you to the Willinga Pastoral Co. Thank you to our judges for the maiden draft, Luke McEwen and Jock Weston. And big thank you to those boys in those backyards, front gates, scorers, especially the sound and live stream people up here in the office are amazing people doing a wonderful job.